Hi everyone, my name is Frede and today I've got my October TBR update, and I feel like every month I do this, it gets worse. Because last month I literally only read 3 books. And I also bought 3 books, so yay me! So I thought I'm gonna talk about the books that I bought, the books that I read, and also the books that I planned to read and the books that I started to read but couldn't finish. Because otherwise this is gonna be a minute long. I bought 3 books this month. Also with the books that I bought and the books that I read, all of them are by Black writers because October is Black History Month in the UK, and so I try to do like both February, which is Black History Month in the US as well as in Germany, and October, which is Black History Month in the UK. I try to rededicate those months to my reading being only by Black authors. So I did buy a few books because I was like, I do have Black authors on my TBR that I really want to read, but there are some other books that I like really want to read. And the first of them that I bought was like, it's Black History Month in the UK, but I literally do not know anything about Black British history. So I bought this book called Black and British by David Olusoga, which is like massive. This is also part of the reason I didn't read as much, because this is, I don't even know how long this is. This is almost 600 pages and it's non-fiction, so it's like really dense. But yeah, so I bought this one, and then the other 2 that I bought are not actually Black British history, but one of them is by an American and the other one is by a German. The first one is a poetry collection that a lot of you have heard of, and it's called Don't Call Us Dead by Dana Smith. And then I also bought a book by a German called Deutsch sein und schwarz dazu by Theodor Michael, so the title translates to being German, on top of that Black. So I bought these 3 books. I read 2 of them. Which one did I read first? I think the first book that I read in October was a book that I bought in August, which was In Love and Trouble by Alice Walker, which is a short story collection which I just thought was just amazing. Then the next book that I finished was a book that I bought in the month, which is Don't Call Us Dead by Dana Smith, which had me shook to my core. This was one of the best, or like maybe hands down the best poetry collection I might have ever read. So yeah, this was amazing. And then I also I finished Black and British, and I mean, this is just a massive book, so this was part of the reason I didn't read as much last month, or like didn't finish as many books, because this is so long and so dense. But also October was a bit of a bad mental health month for me, so I just spent the majority of the time just staring at the wall. But you know, let's not talk about that. And then I started 2 other books that I did not finish. The first one I'm actually almost done with, and that is White Teeth by Zadie Smith. So I'm almost done. I've only got like about 100 pages, I think. I've got about 150 pages in this one. And then I also started Going to Meet the Man by James Baldwin, which is also a short story collection. So these are the books that I bought, read, and have started. And then I thought I might also just talk about the books that I was also planning to read but didn't get to. So the first book that I really wanted to read but didn't get to was Plantation Memories by Garada Quilomba. Yeah, so all of these, like the next 3 books, are just books I really wanted to read but didn't get to because time and my brain didn't quite cooperate. Another book that I really wanted to read was Men We Reaped by Jesmyn Ward, and then I also really wanted to read Things Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe. So these 3 books I just sadly didn't get to. I'm just gonna try and read those soon, after I finished White Teeth and Going to Meet the Man. So this was like a really quick thing, and I feel like I really spoke very fast. I don't know. But I think I might not do these videos for November and December because I really need to get my shit together and sit down and seriously think about my stupid dissertation. And I talked to a professor of mine the other day, and he gave me some ideas that I might look into, I might research, and I'm probably gonna have to buy new books for that. I'm gonna have to read them, and I'm just probably not gonna really be able to work on those books on my TBR that I really want to read. That's just uni. I've just been so lazy these past months. Or not lazy, but like, you know, I've just not been in the headspace the past few months that I really focused on my uni work. But I really do want to get back into focusing on my stupid uni work. So yeah, this might be the last video of this kind, because I mean, I started these because I wanted to decrease my TBR, which hasn't really worked. Last month I think I added books to my TBR. This month it just stayed the same. I bought 3 books, I read 3 books. My TBR is still at 63. Yeah, so yeah, I think I'm gonna try not focus on that so much. Just read whatever I want to read what I will have to read, to just finish my stupid degree. I think that kind of might wrap it up. I mean, if you're still interested in the books that I'm buying and reading, I might still do that. Like, let me know if that still interests you, because like I've had a few people comment like that it's actually quite a nice way to like see a book haul, a reading wrap up and an unhaul in one video. So if you care about that, let me know. I mean, I might still do these videos, but I will not really focus on decreasing my TBR because it's just not gonna happen. It's just really not gonna happen. So yeah, let me know if you would still be interested in these videos. Like, even if you're not interested in them, also just let me know, like, I won't be offended. So let me know about your opinion. If you have read any of the books that I talked about in this video, tell me what you thought of them. Also, if you've read any of these 3 books that I didn't get to, which one should I read first? Like, is there one that you read that you really, really adored, that you think that, like, this one I should read, like, soon? Let me know, because I think all of these sound really, really interesting. And I don't know where I would start. So, I mean, I'm gonna try and finish Zadie Smith and James Baldwin first. But yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know if you've read any of these books or any of the other books that I talked about. This was a very quick video. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I will hopefully see you next time. Bye!